All right. What's up, folks? I don't know how well you can hear me or not because my microphone's off on the side, but as you all saw, I got my XT4, which I do have right here in front of me. And what I wanted to do, so I didn't want to do an actual unboxing video because those are cool and all, but I don't know. They're kind of an old school type of thing. Not too many people do like unboxing videos like that anymore. So I figured I'm just gonna go ahead and live stream me unboxing it, but I actually need to get some footage of me unboxing it. So I have my XT30 like right here above me. I'm gonna do some top-down shots and just kind of unbox it and look at the differences. I have my XT3 over here hanging out as well, ready to compare it and stuff. So basically y'all are gonna be hanging out with me while I get some footage of me unboxing the XT4. And luckily, since I'm just gonna use this as like B-roll and stuff, I can talk while I'm doing it, so I don't need anything special. But you're gonna see me pretty often, like maybe getting up and turning off the XT30 or checking how it looks and stuff like that, lining up the shot and like recording it some and going on from there. So yeah, let's see what's in this box. Let's see how this thing is. Let me check my XT30 real quick, see how that's looking. Make sure everything's lined up correctly. I wish I had a feed of the XT30 for you all so y'all could see the top down at least, but I ain't that fancy. I'm sorry. I mean, I have another webcam that I could use, but I'm not even about to try and set that up. I'm just not. Let's see who we have in the chat here. We can hear you fine. Awesome. The only thing I want to know is if the buttons on the top feel better or not. Audio's great, video's a bit choppy. 18 frames a second. Can't wait for this. Oh yeah, it does look kind of choppy. I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's my shutter speed. I think it is kind of low. Yo, what's wrong with my camera? Hold up, y'all. I'm still here. We got some technical difficulties. All right. Is that better? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. All right. So I think the XT30 is good. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some of this footage. Just upgrade it to XT3. Yeah, moving to XT4. So I'm not actually gonna upgrade my cameras. I'm gonna keep both my XT3s. What I am upgrading is my XT30. Mainly because I use it for a lot of video stuff and like, you know, it only shoots for 10 minutes. So I'll have like a multicam setup or something where I have like a camera in front of me, a camera up top doing a down shot, and then like a camera on the side. But then I have to sit there and be like, is it gonna stop? When is it gonna stop? So I'm gonna upgrade my XT30 and make that the main video camera, and then use the XT3s as like my photo cameras. So yeah, here we go. And I'm still gonna be able to talk throughout doing this top-down shot. Obviously, like I'm just kind of recording some B-roll, so it's no big deal. And I'll be answering any questions and stuff like that. I guess I'm gonna choose the XT30. XT30 is nice. Fujifilm XT20 is good for 2020. The only thing I don't like about the XT30 is it doesn't have the, yeah, the audio, you know what? It's because I use the Yeti mic, and there's always a problem with that. I wonder if I should stop using that for my audio. Here, let's try something real quick. Let's try that. Let's try that and see how it goes, because now that's the audio of me talking straight from the actual XT3 that I'm using. All right. I don't even know how to unbox this thing. Oh, there's like a... Okay. Let's see. This box is mad big. So we got all the information and stuff on the inside. We got our Capture One stuff. Gets worse. Okay. I just know there's usually a lag. There's usually a lag in the audio, which kind of sucks, but we got this stuff at the top, and here is our beauty, the XT4 itself. There it is. Oh yeah, it really is bigger. It's really bigger. You can really feel it. What else we got in here? There's a whole nother section of stuff. I'm guessing this is like our chargers and all that kind of, that good stuff. Yeah. Some chargers, some cables. We already know about that stuff. We already know about our chargers and cables. So XT4, it feels kind of, I don't know, it doesn't feel as nice as the XT3, but I need a moment to kind of figure it out. What is this button on the front? Oh no, that's there on the... I got the silver one so I could like tell it apart from my XT3s and not get them all mixed up. So here it is for you all. Beautiful XT4. Here's our flippy screen. Oh, at least it feels good. Like you can get it in and out pretty quick. Here is the XT3 that we all know and love already. Here's our side screen. Take some footage of them beside each other. We will watch you either way. Thanks, guys. Team Fuji. Yeah, I got that silver, that nice silver color. How do the buttons feel on the top? I'll get to that in just 1 second. Just grabbing a little bit more footage for myself. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop the XT30. I'm gonna turn it off. And now let's just look at it. Oh, where's the battery? Hold up, let me actually. Let me film some of this too, actually. Is it true this has a bigger battery? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the battery's bigger. I have my old battery here as well, so I can like compare it. So here's the neck strap. We got a USB-C cable for charging. Here is the battery. Oh yeah, it's like a totally different battery. Oh, the charger is totally different too. Oh, it's small. Yo, the charger is tiny. I actually love this. Yo, it's just a little tiny USB-C charger. Like, what could be better, in all seriousness? So here goes the other part of that. What is this? Oh, the headphone. Yeah, it literally looks like the iPhone. Look at that, y'all. It's like literally a USB-C. I wonder, it probably works on my iPad and everything. So yeah, you got the part at the front. And I'm guessing it just connects somehow. The question is how. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. This is way better than the old chargers. So much smaller and compact. I actually like this a lot. And then a USB-C cable, but this is like a heavy-duty USB-C or something. So let's close this up. Let's start doing some comparisons, which we can also film. Oh, but that's the thing, there's no battery charger. I guess that does kind of suck, depending. So here is the original battery, and here goes the new battery. So here they are side by side. It's definitely a bit bigger. And then I'm gonna get some footage of that. So there goes my batteries. From India. Yeah, India in the house. What should I go for, XT3 or 4? I think it depends on what you want. I made 2 videos about why to get the XT3 or the XT4 and why not to get the XT4. And it really, people always think that I'm just like bashing the XT4, but I really was just trying to show 2 different mindsets of like the approach of why and what you would use it for. Let's compare the chargers real quick. So here goes the old charger, this big brick of a thing, but it's actually for the batteries, so that makes sense. And then the new charger is just this little USB-C thing. So I mean, that's a pretty big difference. Like, I should be grabbing mine tomorrow from the post office. Nice. Excited about the flip screen, 15 frames a second for wildlife. When can I order you one and send it to South Africa? I don't have that kind of money. I wish I did. All right, so we got some of that footage. That should work out for me. So we're gonna turn off the XT30. All right, so yet again, all black is XT3. And then silver is XT4. I hate this leather stuff on the side, so that stuff's coming off real quick. The grip is definitely deeper. I mean, it's like barely deeper, and the whole body feels blockier. You can barely see the difference though. Like, they basically feel like the same thing. But you can definitely tell it's a little bit bigger. My first lens will be the 35 f2. Oh, the XC version? My budget's a bit low. I've heard the XC version is actually really good though. Okay, let's put a battery in this thing and... Oh, the battery, like, it flips out a different direction too. The SD cards, and the door comes off in the SD cards, which makes no sense whatsoever. The door is bigger, and I love how the SD cards are like up and down now versus on the old one when they're like side by side. The side by side was super annoying because sometimes you would like get both of them out at the same time. So and then on the other side now, we have a mic and remote, which I don't know why they took the headphone off of it. So that's this, and it's not an actual door anymore. It's just like a little flappy thing. And then on the bottom, we have our HDMI and USB-C, which is still that lame little mini HDMI, which I'm not a fan of, or micro HDMI, but it's whatever. The button on the top, I can't remember who kept asking about that. It feels about the same. Yeah, it doesn't feel much difference. What's this button? Is that the function button? Oh, they moved the Q up to the top. Yeah, the button feels the same. Oh, we got subs in here. Thanks for the subs. All right, let's throw this battery in here. Turn this boy on. Looks heavier. Supposedly it is, but oh man, I missed the little nice orange. There's not that little orange thing on the bottom of the battery that would let you know. Here, let me. That you were putting it in the right way. This thing. This would make it super easy to just be like bloop and pop the battery in there. Now it's just all black. Don't even know which way it goes. I mean, I guess I'll get used to it. These are just like, those are those stupid complaints when you first get something new and you're like, it's not the same as it used to be. And it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm not doing footage, so I can scoot this closer now. Are the dowels, are they still hollow? Yeah, all the dowels, it feels nearly the same. SR, thanks for that sub. Yeah, it feels, everything feels about the same. That thing looks like an old film camera. I know, I love that. It's so good. People are gonna think, are you shooting film? All right, so let's flip the screen around and turn it on. Nope, the battery is dead. Thanks guys for sending me a new camera with uncharged battery. Okay, so we gotta charge it then, I guess. I don't even know if I have power anywhere close by that I can like plug it in. He made a good Yoda impression. Sadly, not improved build quality, but other than that, a great game. Yeah, the build quality, it doesn't feel as nice. The XT3 feels like more, I don't know. It definitely is. It's definitely heavier, but it's like barely heavier. Like it's just a tiny bit heavier. Okay, so here's the USB-C cable that came with it. And since they gave me a totally dead battery, unless the camera's faulty because it took them so long. How about wind tunnel test? My XT3 is silver. People already think it's film and ask me for advice. It being Fujifilm doesn't help either. Yeah, they're like, whoa, film? Fujifilm? Because a lot of people don't even really know Fujifilm. So since it says film in the name, they just automatically assume that it's film. So they're like, wow, you shoot film? And you're like, well, no, not really. I don't really, Can you charge it with the cable? Yes. So the way the XT4 works is there's no battery charger like this old thing. It doesn't come with a battery charger anymore. It just comes with this little charging brick. XT4 reminds you more of the Sony's A7. Yeah, it does. It has that same kind of blockiness to it. So yeah, now we're going USB-C. I don't know if it matters which side is connected to which. USB-C to USB-C which is on the bottom down by the HDMI thing. They just straight up gave me an uncharged camera. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I think I have some power down here that's close by. Do I have free power? This cable ain't even that long. How they gonna do me like? How they gonna do me like that? Omar. Let's see. Oh, there's a cable way back here. Oh, that's USB-C. I wonder. Let's just see if we can just charge off of anything. How do I even know it's charging? Okay. Can I turn it on at least? There it goes. Is the battery actually dead, or did they just like... It's working now. Okay, so I'm gonna plug in this power. And for some reason it's turning on now, so let's see what the battery looks like. Alright. So here we are, turn it on. We got our normal like choose your language. Pair it with your smartphone, which I guess I can do that real quick. Jump into the Fuji app. Cam remote. How does this work again? Scan QR code. Add a camera. X system. Interchangeable lens. XT4. Add. Proceed. Can I just scan the thing? This app is stupid. So it sits there and it's like, hey, do the thing. And it's like, scan your thing, but then the app doesn't go to a thing to just scan it. I guess you can, okay, maybe I'm the one who's stupid. John Branch natural preset, mind blowing. Oh, y'all are too nice, thank you. What is this thing? I have it. I have the app already. I don't, okay. I'm doing that later. We're gonna skip for now. Show pairing registration. I'm gonna activate it next time. No. And then we set it up again. All this good information here. So I want month, date, year, because that's how we operate. Today is May, so 5/11, 2020. And the time is 1:48. And I can change this later as well when I sync up. All right, and we in there. Oh, I didn't even check. Yeah, the battery's pretty low, but it's not. Why did they eliminate the headphone jack? I know, like, why? So here we are, we're in there. Let's grab a lens. I should have had one close by. Let's see what we got. We'll throw my favorite little 35. Good old 35 f2. One of my favorites. It's cheap, it's good. Get it, buy it. Greetings from Detroit. Good old Detroit. My mom's from Detroit. Oh. When it's hard to put your lens on there. Did I tell you about how I scratched my lens? Can y'all see it? Y'all see that scratch on there? Look at that. How horrible am I? I can still use it wide open and it doesn't affect my photos, but I probably should fix that at some point. What am I even on? Stills? This is like auto everything? How do I use the... Okay, so there's my shutter speed. Let's go to shutter low, ISO. Want it on C or A, and then you change A. I see. I always hate the first, like, let's set it up. Where did you pre-order it from? I pre-ordered it from B&H, and it was back ordered. So I'm just now getting it. I'm surprised I even got it on time. So many things like just aren't turned on. Settings are looking just the same, so I feel right at home. We got people from Ghana in the house. What's up, y'all? Let me turn a little bit. Let me let y'all see this a bit. Y'all can see me. Yeah, you can't see much, but so image size, we don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna switch this to raw. We want compressed, lossless compressed. Film simulation, I love classic. Chrome is my jam. Dynamic range, priority, tone curve. Oh snap. Sharpness. High ISO, noise reduction. Lens optimizer. Select custom settings, edit save. Mount adapter. Focus setting, autofocus mode, single point. Numbers of focus point, we want that 425 though. Face detection off. Manual focus assist, I like focus peak. Highlight red high. Focus check off. I'm always happy when cameras don't change the settings. Yeah, when you get into new settings, you're just like, what is this? Who am I? Touchscreen shot, I turn that thing off. Cause your nose will like touch it all the time and then you like shoot by accident. Drive settings, high speed, 15 frames a second. Low speed at 8, wow. HDR mode, 800%, I don't even know what that is. Advanced filter settings. Advanced filter setting 1, we'll do miniature. Sports mode, pre-shot, self-timer, self-time lamp. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't even realize. So the photometry stuff is not up here anymore. So you know how it used to be on this dial, you could switch the metering mode. They removed that because that's the side that does if you're doing your video or stills. So now it's inside the menu, which is what I'm looking at right now. So that's a pretty big change actually. But I usually don't even change that often, so it's not that big of a deal for me. Flicker reduction, I don't even know. IS mode. ISO auto setting. Auto 1, default sensitivity, max will go to 30 or 1600. And I can't remember, I always forget this every time. There's a way to switch it so that I can switch the autofocus, or not the ISO to the dial, and I always forget every time. Flash lock mode, settings, user settings, date time, my menu, sensor cleaning, battery age, reset regulatory, autofocus beep is off, thank you. Self timer beep, shutter sound, shutter volume. There's a volume. Whoo! Yo, that shutter is so quiet. Is that are they talking about electronic shutter? What is the sound setting for the shutter? Shutter volume. Let's turn it off. Yeah, they're talking. Oh my God, it's so fast. I can kind of hear the stabilization. There's some, I can hear something in there. I'm still with Canon, but Fuji's really calling my name lately. Seems just right. Y'all, here, let's stop this music for a second. Let's see if you can hear it. Here's that new shutter. And then compared to the old shutter. Oh my god, the difference. Yo. Also, that's the low shutter. So this can only do 5. While this one is doing 8. Oh, it even, you can feel it in the camera. Like, you can feel it. It's like a little butter, just cutting some butter. Wow. Maybe I will upgrade my XT3s. Yo. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Oh, my stream's over here dying again. Okay, let's jump back in these menus. So let's see, I was in the user settings sound setup. I had the shutter sound to off. Operation volume off, shutter sound. Yeah, that was when you were electronic, I think. EVF brightness, manual. I like it just a little bit brighter. EVF color, I usually go -1. LCD brightness, I'll also come up 1. LCD color -1. Image display, 0.5 seconds. And this is usually how I set up my cameras. This is like pretty typical. Preview white balance exposure. Was it changing? It looked like it wasn't changing. Oh yeah, it's changing. My battery's about to die. I might have to recharge it in a second. So that's screen setup. Natural live view is off. F-log view assist. Framing guideline. I like the grid. Focus units. Aperture. Display settings. Oh, dual display, I see. Display custom settings. Framing guideline. Electronic level. Focus frame. Histogram. Live view. Shooting mode, aperture, exposure comp, flash. That's all fine. EVF large indicators. Wait. Q menu background. Oh, you can change the color. Q menu background transparent. Can you do a setup video? Yeah, I might do one, but I already have one that's out for the XT3, and it's basically the same. There's a little bit that's different, but it's pretty much the same. Function button settings. That's face detection on the top there. We got drive here on the front. That's our drive settings. AE, camera, white balance. Going into performance mode, which I think I don't have that on mine. But I want to change the dials. AF on. Oh, I see. That's fine. I don't like the touch functions. Selector button function. Focus area. Command dial setting. Command dial settings. That's what I want. Yeah. What is F? Shutter speed. Wait, what? I don't, wait, okay. See, now I gotta remember how I had it set up on my other one. Okay, so the back is shutter speed and the front is ISO. Oh, I don't like that. So, okay. Button settings, command dial settings. I see, so they're saying if you press it. I don't need this at all. Program shift. ISO. Oh, okay, I see. If you press it, it switches, which I don't want because I'm gonna press it by accident. So if I change this to none, is that what I want? No. Okay, let's see what it looked like on my XT3. Is it worth upgrading to from the 3? I don't totally know just yet. I'm still trying to get used to this whole issue with the flippy screen. So the problem is for me, like if I'm shooting something, right? And I'm like, boom, boom, boom. You know, it's a wedding day, boom, 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 boom. And then I want to shoot up high like this. I'm just going to immediately flip it down and go up. And I can see now. Whereas, you know, I have my screen so I can see it like this, right? And I'm shooting and I'm boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And I want to go up high now. I got to take the whole thing out, flip it around, and aim it like that. Which, I mean, I get more range on the aim. Like, I can point it straight down now and still see what's below me, which is cool. But it's just that extra having to flip it so far. Yeah, I gotta sit down with the settings and really get this in. But that shutter's so quiet. Oh, and it's so fast. Wow. I don't even see myself using that. Oh, my ISO's working now. Uh-oh, is this thing not focusing? Okay. Like, really? That's crazy. It's so quiet. This thing looks very blue. Oh, white balance? It is. Auto white priority? Yo, this is crazy. I feel like that shutter alone will make you switch to using this for stills. That thing sounds beautiful. It sounds really good. All right, so I got most of that out. I got some of my footage, and I might get some more later. But that's pretty much all I wanted to do with you all, was unbox it real quick, see how it works. I mean, first impressions, there's not too many. It feels good. I'm still half and half on the screen, but I do like now that you can have it. There's the screen. Finally get yourself a flippy screen. I haven't even looked at what the video looks like yet. I mean, I guess let's switch to movie mode right here on the back. Is it worth it to buy the XT4, XT3 for stills? I have not decided just yet. So here I am in video mode now. As far as settings, let's see, 4K, 2997, we got 59.94, we can go up to 400 megabits per second. File format, They got MP4, H.264. We got H.265. We have MOV, which is what it's in. It's just normal MOV. I think the flippy screen would be better with video. Yeah, it really does feel like it's gonna be better for video. Long GOP, full HD speed recording, fixed movie crop magnification. Okay. Fixed movie crop magnification 1.29 times. Easy to adjust the angle of view between movie modes. F-log recording, 4K movie output. So we can F-log to the SD card and to HDMI if we want to. HDMI output display on or off. We got HDMI control, IS mode, IBIS, OIS. Apply image stabilizer by sensor shift and optical with the lenses that can do it. We'll just keep it like that, I guess. IS boost. Zebras. Oh, this is pretty much the same tally light. I like to have the front tally light on when recording. Whoa, the whole menu section is like only for the video. That's kind of cool. XT3 is still a top range camera, but to be honest, yeah. Like my original plan is I'm using this as a video camera. I wasn't planning on upgrading my XT3s. Now that shutter is definitely tempting me to think about it, but as of right now, my plan was only an XT4 for the video. So all my settings here are now only for video, which is quite nice. Is it still showing my shutter? Okay, it is. So we got our film simulations. Everyone loves Eterna. It definitely looks good. I usually use classic chrome. Sharpness +2. Well, all the things are so different. I feel lost. Autofocus mode. AF illuminator, face detection. Focus check. This is all pretty much the same touchscreen off. Yeah, it's all pretty much the same stuff. Good stuff. Finally got the red on my battery there, so we're running out. But yeah, we can got that front facing camera now. Let's see my setup. I got this little screen in front of me. I'm from Sony and soon switching to Fuji. Awesome. Team Fuji. Just thinking if I should switch from Canon to Fuji. It is crop sensor. So if you care about that, then you might not want to switch. But I love my XT3 and probably this XT4. It's definitely a little bit heavier. It's just a tiny bit boxier. The grip is definitely a little bit deeper, but it's nothing that's like, it's not gonna change your life. I love the way the 3 feels. It has just a really nice feel to it. I switched from all Canon to Fuji and loving it. Yep, same with me. I was on Canon at first as well. Switched all the way to Fuji. But yeah, they're feeling about the same. Like there's nothing here that has me being like, whoa. It's like the insides that make it very different. Yeah, this feels good. That shutter definitely calling my name. Oh, that shutter sound. Also, that's low shutter. Let's see what the high shutter sounds like. Yo. No. Here it goes again. So that's 15 frames a second. You don't even need that. Wedding photography, you don't need that. Like, the XT3 be struggling. Is that even high shutter? What is it set to? 11 frames? It sounds so slow. When was the XT4 released? I think it was supposed to come out late April, but obviously it's been pushed back because of coronavirus and all that stuff. Oh. That shutter feels good. That shutter sounds amazing. That thing. That's a shutter. That's probably is the shutter alone is like, well, I'm buying these for my photo cameras just for the shutter speed alone. All right, let me charge this thing up so I can actually like check it out later and whatever. I'm sad that I don't have any shoots, because see, if we weren't on lockdown and everything, what would happen is I would have got this and been like, I have a wedding this weekend, or I have a wedding in like a week or two, and I'm gonna take it to the wedding and shoot it as one of my bodies. But unfortunately, I don't have anything coming up for a while. I have a little ceremony closer to the end of the month, but we're talking like 10 people. But I'll probably still bring this. I might even be able to hybrid shoot and do videos, since it has the built-in IBIS and everything. So we'll see how it works. Y'all should definitely see some videos on this soon. I have some other stuff coming up as well. I still want to make a video on the XT30 before I get rid of it, but this was supposed to replace my XT30, so I need to go ahead and get rid of that. So you should see maybe like a quick review or something on the XT30. And I also pre-ordered the Mavic Air 2, which is going to be my first ever drone, which I'm pretty hype about. But I don't think I'm going to make any videos of that, just because like it's literally my first drone. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if I make videos of it, it's going to be like, hey guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. Do you want to see me crash my drone? So, I mean, if y'all want to see videos of the Mavic Air 2, let me know. But for the most part, I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just going to be messing around with it. I was thinking of maybe making some like first time drone owner videos or something, but I don't want to put any misinformation out there since I'm new to it myself. Let's see some of these questions before I get out of here. Out of the box news, shutter count 0 after falling in love with the shutter 10 times. 20,000 actuations, yep. Burnt out the shutter before I even used it. Silver's the new black. Yeah, I did this because I wanted it to stand out from my video cameras, or my my photo camera. So I know like black is photo, silver is video, and I won't get them mixed up. That fast shutter would be super useful for quick action during a ceremony or when a couple's jumping or something. Yeah, exactly. Or like I usually do high shutter when they're like walking out after they kiss. So it'll be really, really awesome for that. Been migrating from Canon to Fujifilm, mostly loving it. I can't fully switch to Fujifilm, supports snapping stills while videoing. Ooh, that would be a great feature. Hope you get unlimited recording like the A6400. That would be awesome. Because that's the thing, like the reason I'm replacing my XT30 is it only does 10 minutes. The XT3 is only 30. So yeah, unlimited would be like super awesome, but I don't think it does. It's 2 a.m. in Singapore. Dang, bro, you need to sleep. We have the same shopping list. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got that Mavic Air too. Actually, it should be shipping like in a day or so, maybe tomorrow. I'll probably have it by the end of the week or start of next week, so we'll see. But yeah, let me jump off of here. Let me go ahead and charge this beauty up, and hopefully there'll be some videos on it coming up, and I'll definitely be using it to record a lot more things. I'm excited about using it just for general video stuff in general too. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out while I unboxed this and got some footage. Thank you for all the questions and everything, and I will be with you all with some more videos. All right, peace.